And of course, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here, Signature Esports. A pleasure to have you here, live and in charge on, of course, the platform for all of iRacing here for the IVRL, the International Virtual Racing League Pinkett Ford Truck Series. And it is a special month. It marks October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month here for everybody. So you're going to see a lot of the trucks load in right there as they continue to qualify here. You're seeing the pink wheels and the pink numbers. That is in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. There is a link in the description on YouTube and, of course, on Facebook. We're trying to stream live on Facebook right now. Facebook is most definitely has been down all day, so we're going to do what we can. If Facebook bogs out on me, I promise, folks, it is not on purpose. It is just absolutely everything that we are trying to just maintain, if that makes any sense. So hopefully you're going to be able to do that. I am going to throw it in the chats as well. Throw the link to the cause that they have going on right now. Goat Racing, give us a like, give us a share out there on Facebook. Harvey, thank you for the like out there as well. IVRL, give us a share. McKinney Racing, sharing it as well. We shared it across as many platforms as we can. So give us a like. Big thank you to everybody watching on Facebook for the most part, trying to do that. But YouTube and Twitch, you folks are absolutely amazing. Go Racing, give it a biggity boogity boogie. Let's go Super Speedway Racing out there. Now, we won't be able to see the chats from Facebook on the live stream like we normally have, but I will go over those as much as I can. But if you're out there on Twitch and YouTube, we should be able to see your chats just fine. Qualifying is still underway here in the IVRL Pinkett Ford. It's the Talladega 186, 2.66 miles in the track length. It is an absolute beast of a racetrack. 70 laps, 80% fuel. I believe 4 tire changes is what they're going to have. It is in open setup league. 2.65 is what iRacing says it is, but according to the intranet, it is 2.66 miles. So either way, it's about 186 miles is what they're going to be running, 70 laps, and fuel strategy is going to play a big factor here. 76 in the air temperature, cloudy skies, back and forth. That will play a big factor as well, especially that wind on the backstretch. It does have a tendency to get you a little bit free. 99 degrees is the track temperature. The Talladega, Alabama Super Speedway Racing is going to be phenomenal. Qualifying as finished. And let's see. Zachary says, let's have a blast tonight, boys. The Real Dro says, ooh, let's go get him Ramirez out there. Facebook is unstable, but Makota, hey, I appreciate you. I kind of figured it might be unstable, but we are trying our best, that is for sure. Juan Garza is going to be your pole sitter. Keaton Swain, Nick Goebel, Randy Henshaw, that's going to make up your first 2 rows here for the drivers. Joey McKinney, Terry Radford, Richard Hurst to Stephen McLennan, all the way through row number 4. Normally we have a Grand Marshal. This week we don't have a Grand Marshal, but I will tell you that going forward, we'll make sure we try to get you guys a new Grand Marshal. But it's absolutely awesome that the IVRL does that. We talked about Richard Hurst and Steve McLennan. They're having a great day. Zach Johnson, Luke Knupp, enjoying the day out there. Elliott Swope, Patrick Gaspar there as well through row number 6. We will be seeing a lot. I think we've got a few new faces in here too. That's pretty darn awesome. I look forward to seeing what they can do. Ryan Cliver, Charles Jurek out there, Stephen Prosser, and James Jetty out there. The number 43 is going to be there in row number 8. Derek Schilling, AJ Ramirez. There is a number 16 truck. Getting a shout out early on. He's going to be there in row number 9 on the outside row. Steve Carnathan, the number 25, is going to have Harvey Abrams to the outside of him. Bradley Rivers, is 69, has Tyramee Schaefer, the number 40, there in row number 11 to his outside. Brian Huntley Jr. and Charles Van Squik, that'll make up through row number 12. And all the way down to the back end of things, Anthony Zirkle is going to be there at number 61. George Jewell, the 07, there to the back in row number 13. Jaden Gimbel, the 81, and Brandon Ward in the number 8. Got a little message saying that I think Brian's going to be trying to get a top 5 tonight. I'll look forward to that. Hopefully he's going to be able to make that work. Remember, go to pinkett4.org, find a way to donate, and we hope that you are absolutely amazing. Top Esports giving us 2 subs. 2 months in a row. Thank you very much for the sub out there. Top Esports heading down to the Peaches. Hey, there you go. Zachary plays big old checkered flag. We look forward to seeing it. And folks, I'm excited to see what you folks have going on tonight. Thank you very much for all that you're doing out there. Let's go number 3, Terry Radford, Peaches Gentlemen, top esports for life. And there it is, all the comments. Appreciate you very much, Mr. Terry. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day out there. We look forward to seeing it, seeing what you guys do. And top esports, go give them a follow out there. They are our white flag sponsor here, and pretty much put a big stamp on of approval on the IVRL. So much love to them out there. Go and watch their channel. They do some broadcasting just like I do. It's always good to have Terry in the broadcast booth whenever he has the opportunity to do so. You see the sunset, or the sun come out over the, not sunset, the sun come out over peak above the clouds here on the back stretch, and then the cloud cover there on the front stretch. It is definitely head on over to Peaches Gentlemen's Club, Top Esports. There you go. DKS Rampage, good to see you out there. Thank you to everybody out there on Twitch watching with us. YouTube.com/Signature Esports, Facebook.com/Signature Esports. And we're trying to do our best. We want to make sure that everything is going. Austin Moore giving us a go. Let's go racing. Let's give us a big old like to the boogity boogity. And everything just insane. Pinketford.org is an approved 501c3 nonprofit organization. Is comprised of 4 family members, 3 cousins, and a daughter. They are also wives, mothers, sisters, daughters, friends, but also resoundingly 3 breast cancer survivors, and 1 who is adamantly doing what she can to prevent herself from being diagnosed. So make sure you go to pinketford.org, find a way to donate. There's a donate button at the top of the screen. There's also a link in the description on Facebook and YouTube. Find yourself over there, donate to the IVRL PayPal, and they're going to make a big donation. They've got a goal of $1,000, and that's what they're going to be doing. Big old Peaches, hashtag Peaches out there for me. We're waiting for Barney here as we're going to go green flag racing at the top of the stands. Talladega Super Speedway racing, and they're going to get it green here. 3 wide already coming across the stripe, trying to make some moves, trying to make sure that they get themselves into the groove here. We talk about super speedway racing quite a bit this week, and I will tell you that Talladega has been all but uncertain when it comes to the way that these trucks drive, but it's been one of my favorite series to be able to drive here, and so far, so good for the start of the race. All of the drivers are carrying down the backstretch for lap 1 of 70. As you see the HMG 21 right there, Randy Hinshaw trying to get himself in the mix. 1, 2, 3, Garza, Goebel, Hinshaw, McKinney back there. Joey McKinney up in the mix, trying to hold off a top 5 position right there in line. We're gonna might see a lot of single file racing as things start to progress forward, but right now double file. Keaton Swain to the outside. You see him rolling through the gears right there to the outside of Joey McKinney, carrying the outside line with Luton up behind him with number 77. Toyota's up front, trying to make it stick. The 95-77. Teamwork is going to be the best green right there. There you go. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate you very much. PayPal.me/IVRL Esports. Big old love. Hashtag Peaches plenty. Thank you very much out there for everybody doing so. A little free on the inside, but they're starting to collect each other there to the outside, rolling now as they get into turn number 3 for lap 2 here at the iRacing Spectacular, known as Talladega Super Speedway. We've got some gravel cams, we've got some chase cams, we've got all kinds of things here for this series. Garza there to the inside, Nick Goebel trying to push his way all the way out there into the bottom line. You don't want to be pushing the pusher, but at the same time, if you get to the back bumper, make sure that you give yourself a little bit of free breathing room. And right now, the 95 has Luton up to his outside. You see the distance between the trucks right there, just a foot, maybe 2 at the most, as they carry around the backstretch. 32, 24, 21, 18 to 3 there to the inside. Terry Radford running the Peaches Chevy Silverado. There he is. There's the number 3 truck. And we ran with the Super Speedway Group, Mid-Atlantic Super Speedway Group here just the other day, and they were a lot of fun to run with. So thank you to those folks over there allowing me to get in there and do that. Trey 3-3, there's all the Peaches to the front, he says. And I tell you what, Terry has the opportunity to do it, but there's a lot of trucks in here ready to rock and roll just the same. 86 to the outside. Patrick Gaspar trying to make a move on that Chevy. As the 43, James has a little bit of nose damage there. Kind of wonder where that came from. Didn't see anything happen there. As you're going to see Patrick Gaspar kindly just slow back, give up his line, and try to make it work. Fastest lap of the race just ran by Tommy Schaefer, the number 40 truck. You see all these pink trucks. How awesome is that? That's a luscious looking ride, too. This is everyone out there. Appreciate you very much. Some drivers getting off course back there. They're just going to fall back. I believe Radford was one of them. I think they're just kind of holding on. Everybody giving themselves just a little bit of room. 25 of Stan Carnathan there to the outside. As the 9 of Harvey Abrams to his inside. As you see, he's picking up Charles Jurek. Charles Jurek has one of my favorite paint schemes. And I know it's not pink, but it's a pretty darn awesome looking paint scheme. Charles running the 76 here, the Fallout Worlds 76, being that he is the number 76, absolutely phenomenal. Has some rear damage there, though, so no doubt some contact being made early in this series. 95 Keaton Swain pulls to the front of the 32. That just happened just a moment ago. The Reaper 77 of Luton up, trying to clear the outside. He's going to give himself a little extra room on the backstretch. Not quite. 32 of Garza there to the inside of the 43. James to the outside, using that pink 43. There's the 68 of Steven Prosser back there. He is holding on to the Ariat Chevy Silverado as well. Top Esports sent you. Thank you very much, Trey. We love having our Top Esports family come over here and chill out with us and relax during the broadcasts and have a lot of fun. We try to keep it as much fun as we can. And I tell you what, somebody's going to get the helicopter award tonight. Somebody's going to be trying to stick it where they don't belong. That tends to happen. Tommy Schaefer up 9 spots would be your biggest mover of the race, except for the number 43. He's up 13, and right now he is trying to still make that work. 43 there to the back bumper of the 77. Let's go inside the cockpit of the 43, right behind the 77. Right here, Luke Nupp is in second, trying to keep that outside lane working. And the side draft does work here in this package, but only for a certain amount of time. Where's the Peaches Mobile go? He dropped to the back. I think they saw some things happening there that they wanted to move off. So he is there to the back. Here is the number 43 outside line. 77 not clear. The 95 holds just enough line there to the inside to not be able to clear the 77. So both of these two drive. Oh, a little bit of wiggle from both of them. A little side contact from the 95 and the 77 holding on to it. Let's find out where Terry's at. He is back here next to the 81, giving himself a little bit of space. Still in the draft, H&G 81. Here's Terry Radford right below you. The number 3 holding on. The drivers pulling off, trying to get themselves a little bit of air. And they're going to slide up into position here. 31's going to give himself a easy here out of the throttle. He's just trying to take his time, bide his time. It's a long race. You never know when the big one's going to happen. You never know if it is going to happen. But here is the number 3. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. There it is. 23 to the outside. Congratulations to Bubba Wallace getting his first NASCAR win on a shortened Talladega this week. Rain shortening that race, but he did no doubt get his first win of the season. Got to be in the right position at the right time. Luton up there, finally gets in front of the 95, so he's going to have a big shove coming his way. There's the 43 of James to his outside. Kind of makes you wonder if that nose damage is going to be able to pull that outside line. Maybe he might be able to just push throughout the race, because right now he's not carrying that line the way that you would think, the way that the 77 did. Playing it smart, hanging out in the back, driving toward the front. That's exactly right. TKS Rampage out there giving us a thing. Thank you very much to everyone out there on Twitch. We are climbing the ranks. Make sure that if you have the opportunity, if you follow us out there on Twitch, I will follow you back. Gamer or not, we like to make sure that we are taking care of you. That's for darn sure. 77, 95, 43, 68, 88. There's Steve McClendon right there, our good friend from the basically 16 to 18 hours away from us. He's on the other side of the country, and no doubt he is having one heck of a day. Zachary Johnson right behind him, the number 48. Well, right to the inside. Apologies about that. The Hooters Pink it. Look at that. The Hooters Pink it forward. Thank you for following TKS Rampage. Appreciate you very much. We like to make sure that we take care of all of you out there. Let's see what's going on Facebook, because Facebook's doing different things. Much love. I think I got all the likes out there. Appreciate you very much. Reminder, get out there, IVRL. Hit that PayPal link in the description, in the chats. Do that for me. I would appreciate you if you did that as well. Let me scroll up. I'm going to copy that real quick. Cody, I'm going to put it in all the chats as we speak. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw it right here. Boom, boom. There it is. That's going to be Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. So that'll go to one of those. And we are going to throw it right inside of the Signature Esports chat right there as well on Facebook. Thank you to everybody out there watching. I know that Facebook might be a little unstable. We will do our best. And right now, I'm going to let you turn it up and listen to some awesome sounds here as they complete lap 10 of 70, getting ready about halfway to the green flag pit cycle. So hold on to it. Just like that, getting towards the end of that, there it happens. The big one just happened here, folks, and no caution for the race. There it is. Caution is going to come out as we're going to have to go back. We're going to have to manually go back here and see what happened here. That was happening way back here. They were all slowing up, trying to do their best to do so. It looked like just some incidental contact. It looked like the 42, was it the 48 or the 42? Somebody went up and over. Let's go and kind of have any contact. That was kind of insane to see there, folks. Normally it shows me kind of what happens there, but thank you for the compliment. Peaches, big old Peaches out there. Big old, thanks for the compliments out there. Goat Racing getting a shout out. Zerk61 getting a shout out. We did see kind of what happened there. Let's do this. Randy Henshaw was involved in that, I do believe. Let's back this up. We're just going to manually do this, folks, because we saw, I believe that was towards the front of the pack here. Let's look at looking up. It looked like the, let's see what happened here. The 43, there he is. The 43 was right there. So we'll try to follow along with him just a second here. Let me, it's James here, the number 16 spot here. 43 coming out. Yeah, they were starting to get loose. Oh, he comes up and gets into the 68, and then all of a sudden turns down. Karate kicks the 88, and it's kind of how that worked. That was a skadoosh moment for the 43, and so they're going to hit pit road. They got skadooshed. Everybody coming to pit road though, so that's going to be great to see. We're going to see what these drivers are going to be able to do, who's going to be able to get there, who's not going to be able to get there. Pit stops on the bottom of your screen. I really am going to have to change that. That timing tower looks like it's being great to me, but it's probably just a little bit low. So we may have to make an adjustment on that. You know what we'll do? I know exactly what we'll do. We'll do some changing here. There we go. Everybody coming in and off pit road, you see on the bottom of your screen. Third place leaving pit road. Fourth place in for fuel only. It looks like fuel, maybe some right side. Some drivers taking tires, some drivers not taking tires. At 15 laps in, would you want to be taking tires? That's going to be a big thing here for everybody. Are you going to want to take tires, or are you going to want to hold out? Just kind of what is your preference? I personally take tires any chance that I get, because 15 laps in, these things they'll get a little bit free on you, and you want as much grip as you can get. Pinkett4.org, and does look like a few of the other drivers are still sitting on there. It looks like McLennan's going to be sitting on pit road right now, getting some stuff fixed. Steve, the 68 coming off of pit road, is going to have some right side damage. No fast repairs in the league, so that's kind of where they're going to be looking at. Looks like the 21 comes around. He's going to hit his pit stop again and try to make sure that he continues to move forward. The 43 looks like he went through a dirt track at 200 miles an hour. Poor James was having a good day there. Out there leading for a moment, and tried to. I don't know if he got a little bit loose there, or if quite possibly it just ended up sending him down there. Looks like it's going to be 77, 86, 40, 48, 2. That's going to be your top 5. Ryan Kleiber back there trying to hold on to that. Where's Mr. Huntley Jr.? There's the number 51. He's coming off of pit road. He has got himself that fantastic Toyota. He wants a top 5 night. There's Mr. Peaches. It's quite hilarious. I'm digging the paint scheme, Terry, if you're out there listening, brother. Derek Schilling in on pit road. Brian Huntley Jr. coming to pit road. Some of the drivers coming in to maybe put an extra splash in. And I do believe the lights will go off on the pace car this time by. And we'll go back to green flag racing here in just a moment, folks. Reminder, like, follow Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. If you haven't done it, I would appreciate you do it, because you are absolutely amazing. Couple of new followers out there. Thank you to Wage424. Appreciate you for the follow. TKS Rampage 1, giving us a follow out there as well. Big old Terry getting a shout out. Thank you very much. IVRL International Virtual Racing League. Some of the best. Thank you for the follow out there. The 414 Lit Show out there. Very cool. Like your name. I like the name. Like all of my followers. And as soon as this is all done, I will go back and I will do what I can. And actually, I think I can I want to bring up my Twitch creator dashboard. Sometimes I get to the chance to bring that up in the middle of the stream. Sometimes I don't. I'd like to make sure that I do that. Oop, there we go. Start the volume down. Apparently my creator dashboard wants to do whatever it does. All right. Interview Terry. Hey, there it is. Want to interview Terry. Thank you for doing that out there. Top Esports resubscribe. Appreciate you very much. Let's do that. Hydrate, the Hydrate Wizard. I'm going to redeem you. Let's open that stuff up. We'll talk to Terry here in just a second. Let's get that hydrate. We're going to mark that as complete. We'll get your interview. We'll interview Terry here in just a little bit. Whenever we get back rolling here, as soon as I can find. I really can't see him. Let's Terry, if you're out there listening, brother, I'm going to need you to jump into a channel. Pace car's going to dive off, though. We're going to go back to green flag racing here in just a moment. As the stands are packed virtually here. And what fun it is. 77 inside, 86 outside. Shout out to the Big Peaches truck who's supporting. Let's go, 4141. Get it. Green flag waves once again, looting up there to the inside. The difference between super speedway racing and some of the other tracks, like the mile-and-a-half tracks, a little bit free for the 48 there. You definitely don't want to get a jump. If you get a jump, you're going to get the traffic is going to swallow you up, and you're going to get shuffled to the back. But right now, good run. 77, 40 of Schaefer there to the back bumper. Needs to get to the back bumper of the 77. That Reaper Speed Lab, don't be afraid to touch it, because this is like AT&T. The two give it a big old shove. That Ford all over the back of that Chevy right there. And it is absolutely insane to see the two trying to push the 86 of Patrick Gaspar all the way to the front. Look out close. Look, he's right there. He's like, Gaspar, go. And you see the nose camera from the number 2 truck, Ryan Cliver, right there with him. Now looting up, getting a big old shove from the back, so that's going to even some things up here. As you see now, the two trying to settle in right behind the 48, that Ally 48 of Johnson. Holt Johnston, I'm sorry, Zachary Johnson, the number 48, trying to carry forward. Holt Johnston was yesterday, so apologies about that. And a driver falling off pace into the back. It's like our good friend, the 88, into pit road here. James is the driver that just went a lap down, so he's going to be at the tail end of the field here. 86 up high, 2 with him, 3 car lengths separate the 48 and the 86 from the lead. But I tell you what, they're going to be going 18. McKinney Racing Ford F-150. Joey for the win, says Cody out there. He's right there. He's in 8th. He started 5th. Biggest move of the race right now, up 18. Back and forth, 18, 17. Tommy Schaefer in 5th. Now as it does look like Gaspar trying to pull the 2 with him to clear both of the drivers in front of him, but the 77 gets a bigger run right here to the inside. Tommy Schaefer right behind him. 77 up off the curve right there. You don't want to hit the below the apron into the turns, because it slows your truck down and it kind of kicks you up the racetrack just a little bit, especially on the corner exit. So right now we're looking at 77, 40, work the inside. Gaspar out front, trying to pull Ryan Cliver with him as these drivers work together. Gaspar in a Chevy, Cliver in a Ford. And right now the 77 pretty much doesn't have anybody with him, no help. And now the 2 to the inside of the 86. It's going to be right below the apron. 86 falls down. Oh! A little bit of net code there. It looks like 48, Zachary Johnson. Caution will come out. And that was insane. Here, we'll take a look here. We'll see what happened there. Looked like netcode, even from my standpoint, from what I was looking at right there. Netcode, of course, happens when you see, there's a 2 right there. Yeah, how about 2.5 feet of netcode on looting up? 48 holds on to it. 77 in and out. Looked like the 77 did some things there, so everybody was able to hold on to it, so not too much collateral damage. Zachary Johnson getting around there. Patrick Gaspar will be your race leader. And quite possibly, let's see if we can find Terry here. So we want to talk to him. Terry Radford is... where is Terry sitting right now? Currently sitting at 11th. There is Terry. Want to get these redeemed. Hate to see it. You know, I hate to see it too. We hate netcode. Netcode is the death to all of the. Yeah. It's all crazy. It's all crazy. Netcode can be good, but most of the time netcode is awful. But it looks like he should be fine. Doesn't look like he's going to have too many issues there, but we shall see. Everybody coming to pit road. Looks like Elliott Swope's going to stay out. He's going to pull the 48 of Zach Johnson with him. Zach was on the receiving end of that net code, but he's going to put himself back in second here. They look like they'll be. It just looks like he's just got a little bit of left rear damage. His spoiler looks straight, but the rear bumper looks like he backed into a telephone pole. A little bit of fuel coming out for the number 2 truck. Ryan Cliver will be there. Gaspard will be in 4th. And Tommy Schaefer coming out 5th here as they come back around to meet up with the pace car. Man, oh man. 21 of 70. It's been a pretty exciting race for the most part. Not too shabby. The 19 is going to be your race leader. The Ford's going to be out front. Does look like Zach Johnson's going to be there as well. Good old snap-on Ford F-150. Joey McKinney holding on to the 18. He is coming out 9th. Nick Goebel will round out your top 10. So Goebel's trying to bide his time too. Radford picks up 3 spots on pit road. Kind of want to look at Luke Knupp's truck here. I want to come back here to this. He's got some significant nose damage. It looked like the 48 kind of wrapped around there. Literally 2.5 feet of net code there. 1948, 286.40, and the 15. They're your Powerball numbers for the week. And lots of fun. Can't bring him in. Can't see. Hey, Cody, if you could do something about it in the IVRL. I can't see the team channels. If you could get it so that I can see the team channels in Discord, then I can pull Terry up and have a big old chit-chat with him. If you're out there watching, Mr. McKinney, I appreciate it. I hope you're having a fantastic evening out there, folks. We are 21 laps into this 70 lap affair here. And it's just thoroughly a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We all know that I like it. I'm working on trying to interview Terry, folks. I really am. I really am. Let's take a look at the reward queue. I will do it. I will do it as soon as I can. Need to get, I probably need to put some sub goals out there. I don't have sub goals on Twitch. I have stars goals on Facebook. Zach, are you're, I can see you, I think. Where are you at, buddy? Zach Johnson, right? 48? Yeah, let's, oh, I can't move people. Do that either. All right. Well, Just trying to move Zach into the comms. Let's see if we can jump down here. Zach, you got a copy down there, brother?
Yes, I do.
Hey, buddy. So a little bit of that code kind of got you guys kind of taken care of there, but it looks like you just got a little bit of scrape damage right there. Restart's going to happen here. What are you going to try to do? You've got some fast guys behind you. What kind of line are you going to hold?
Well, we're just trying to hold out right now a little bit more. Gonna see how things plan out for another part of the race. Then we'll try to go from there. Try to hold our position a little bit.
I can see that that might have to be the way that is. If you jump to restart, we know that everything kind of gets swallowed up, right? Everything just kind of happens in that regard, right?
Yeah, basically.
Well, man, I tell you what, good luck on the restart here. Pace Coach is going to leave pit road, and we look forward to seeing what's going to happen moving forward, my man.
Thank you.
Absolutely. A little quick interview right there for us right there. Zach Johnson's there, restarting on the outside. There's the 19 of Elliott Swope there to the bottom. You heard him. He's going to try to back it up. Follow the Peaches Facebook page, guys. Come check us out. If you're ever in town, mention the stream when you come in. Do that. There it is, Peaches. Now, where is that located? We're fans. We're always fans. Green flag's going to wave. I want to hear what you got out there. 19. I will mention that whenever I get him a blinky, I hit the wall. McGee tells him to go with it. I will tell him that. Swope, 48 to the bottom. He's got enough room to clear. He's going to be right there. 32 to the bottom side as well. A little scrape to the bottom. The 32 is right there. So there he goes, able to slow it up, get right behind the 19, and now he's there to shove. Snap on Ally. There's some Hooters. There's a 32 there as well. 68 in the mix. There's a 69 above. Bradley Rivers. I like what Bradley Rivers, he's got a little memoriam on the hood of his truck. If we get a little bit closer, a little bit later, we'll take a look at that. Juan Garza, who started on the pole, is back in the mix. The number 32, sitting in fifth, holding on to what he has. Terry Radford, there he is. There's the guy that everybody's shouting out, and he's right behind Richard Hurst. And these two drivers really carrying forward very nicely. Kind of biding their time in 12th and 11th. The race here is, yes, there's 70 laps, but the most intense racing is going to come right there at the very end. 95, almost 3 wide here. Keaton Swain trying to hold on to it. He's stuck in the middle. He's got no help. Teammates to the outside. 69-25. Looks like Carnathan's going to be dropping low. There's the 23 with him as well. High line running. Talladega Super Speedway. Sometimes, if you've got the right line, that high line can be the best line. And right now, they're trying to prove that as the 48 pushes the 19 to the inside. Does look like Elliott's going to fall back. Stan, the man up high. The Eagles paint scheme all over that 25. Has the 69 with him. The 23, Van Scoik right behind him. Charles running that Ford, at McDonald's Ford. Big, he's a fan of. We like to see it. Here's the cockpit view of Charles Van Scoik, our McDonald's on board camera here, right there, the steering wheel. You see how much he's trying to hold that in a straight line, stay right behind the 69 as Bradley Rivers tries to shove the 25 out front. He's going to have a big run here, and these three drivers might be able to clear and go low. Not able to make it work. 69 is going to take over. He's going to have the 19 behind him, and now the 25 of Carnathan trying to carry the outside line once again. Bradley Rivers taking over the lead here as you see the front stretch be very busy. 25. Absolutely. Valdosta, Georgia. First Gentlemen's Club in South Georgia, North Florida, 20 minutes from Big Cecil Racetrack. See? They're race fans. Go get it. Peaches, Ellie, good to see you out there. They're sharing all kinds of stuff out there. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, folks, for doing so. 19, big shove to the 69. Has the 48 right behind him. pinketford.org. And what better way to support Breast Cancer Awareness Month than going and reminding that it is Buddy Check Month. Make sure that if you're out there, give yourself... Give your buddy a call and say, hey, make sure that you're getting your exam. 68 of Prosser there. James had to jump to pit on lap 21. Bit over 43. I think he might have blown up. That was on 21. We're on 27 now. I missed that notification. Brian Huntley Jr. has the number 51. The 61 of Anthony Zirkle. He was a driver that was shouted out earlier. He's holding on to 16th right now. He's still up 9 spots, but look at that Beef Jerky Unlimited. breastcancer.org. There's lots of ways that you can go out there and you can support folks when it comes to this. There's lots of organizations. The one that I support is going to be the pinketford.org establishment. They are absolutely wonderful ladies, and they support everybody. So make sure that you support Top Esports as well. They are contributing as well. Absolutely. Top Esports a part of it. They are going to be our white flag and victory lane sponsor for today's race here at Talladega. Patience has been a very big factor here. 2 cautions but they've happened, one for netcode and the other one for kind of just, I don't know if it was aggressive driving, but it was just, I think it was just driving. Looking good, 61, says D Zirkle out there. There's the 25, has the 76 of Charles Jurek right behind him, the 87 of Derek Schilling. We haven't mentioned him too much today, but there he is holding on to the backstretch here. My TV1 cameras in every racetrack here lately have been looking like they've been screen tearing, but my TV2 cameras are the ones that I set up, and they've been pretty wicked. How patient will you have to be here towards the end of the race? So we're almost getting to the point of halfway. Most of their drivers came in on lap 20 and 21, so we're going to see what 7 laps is going to look like here. Drivers with 80% fuel. I do know that you can get about 30 on 100% fuel, or pretty close to it. That's something that I looked at. Charles Jurek drops low. He's going to pull. Is Stan the man? I think he's just riding that high line. He knows that when the time comes, he's just going to have to do what he does. But Charles Jurek taking over the lead here. It's a big game of leapfrog. I appreciate you. I have built pretty much all of my cameras out there. I use some of just the regular iRacing cams, but I tweak them for clipping and stuff like that. But I appreciate you. I really do. I'm always willing to try other stuff. 69, trying to go up high, get around the 25, get up in front of the 25 to get around the 76. He wants to be leading here. Bradley Rivers takes the 25 with him. A little bit of engine smoke from the front stretch right there. You're seeing that happening. James, that's your night? Man, oh man. We saw what happened to you earlier. It was unfortunate. You had a little bit of nose damage from the start of the race. It seemed like it was just kind of being what it is. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it happened prior to the start of the race. That might have been where that came from, but it was pretty insane. It was good to see you running up front, though. And right now, we're seeing the 25 and the 69 carry the outside line, kind of by themselves. 87 of Derek Schilling slides in front of the 76, and now Stan's going to be falling back just a little bit again. He's going to pick up the outside line one more time. 69, 87, 76, 19, the inside line. 25, 32, 23 there to the outside. Top Esports 2 giving us a big old lightning bolt out there. Appreciate you very much. Those are a couple of my favorite emojis I added there for our for subscribers. So much love to you. Appreciate you very much. I know that we are trying to work out so that way I can go and co-commentate over at Top Esports a couple of times here, going forward. Under the Mid-Atlantic Motorsports, we're not doing that series right now. We're just kind of biding our time for that. But I know that they do. I think they have a modified. Is that a modified? Am I correct on that? That's what you guys have coming up. I know that you do a few other series out there as well. So throw them out there so folks know where. Not just where Top Esports is, but where they can find, or what leagues you're going to be able to broadcast, what things you're going to be able to do there. Charles Jurek there to the inside. Stan Carnathan's going to take the outside lane. He was there with Jurek. 32 of Garza trying to get back to the front again. Chevy, Ford, Toyota, all three manufacturers. 1, 2, 3. Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Chevy, Ford, Chevy. It's going to be the top 6 as they roll forward. Keep the chats going. Much love all the chats. I enjoy seeing what you folks have out there. Speaking of chats, let's take a look at Facebook, see what Facebook's doing. I appreciate you very much. David Brandt giving us a like, giving us a share out there. Appreciate you, David. You're absolutely awesome. Love seeing you guys out there. Randy Henshaw going to go back a lap down now as he got himself off of pit road. He's going to be there. There's the HMG. There's the guy that hired me, and I appreciate this guy. He's absolutely wonderful. You see the Pit Viper 21 trying to get himself back into the mix here. He's going to be one lap down at the moment. Charles Jurek leading over the 87 of Derek Schilling. Appreciate you. Yeah, I would love to. I like helping everybody out. I like being a part of it. And most of the time, folks, they typically enjoy what I do over here. So, it's a platform. I didn't think a year and 2 months or a year and 3 months ago that this is what I'd be doing now when it comes to my evening time. I media company, printing business, and lots of other things that I do in real life, and just turns out that my voice has been good for something. I enjoy gaming. I enjoy iRacing. I enjoy the esports platform, and so Signature Esports has grown from there. Something 22,064 followers on Facebook, 400 and some change there on Twitch and YouTube. You guys are absolutely amazing. You make me better each and every week. And speaking of being better, let's go back through the field. We're going to start at the top 20. Here's Nick Goebel, the 24, off 17 from the start of the race, but I think he's still just biding his time. Right behind him, Tommy Schaefer in 21st. Jaden Gimmel, the number 81, he is up 8 spots from the start of the race, and he is holding on to 19th from 27th. Joey McKinney started 5th, the number 18. I think he's just got a little bit of help right here. He's just kind of holding on for dear goodness. He's at 18th off 13. Ryan Cliver there right in front of him, the number 2 truck. That's the truck he's trying to draft here, trying to get himself back up into the mix because he is off 4. Green flag pit stops will make a big factor here for these drivers, so we're going to see what's going to happen as they continue to progress forward. Somewhere in the 20 to 25 mark, I think, is where the pit stops are going to be happening, so we will see as they continue to progress in that positive direction. Fords aplenty. Joey McKinney, Ryan Cliver, Anthony Zirkle, the number 61, right there at the tail end of the lead pack, is inside of 4. He's in 16th. Battling with Harvey Abrams right there in front of him. There is that number 9 truck up 5 from the start of the race from 20th. Keaton Swain started second to 95, trying to work his way to the back to the top as well. He is there in that Toyota on the high line right behind George Jewell. George Jewell in the 07 up 13, back and forth with the 07 of the 95. They're trying to pick a lane and just kind of stick with it, but George in 13th. Richard Hurst, the number 15 truck, he's on 5 from the start of the race, trying to make sure that outside line works for him. He's in a Ford as well. George Jewell in a Chevy. You got Brian. They're switching positions here. Brian Huntley Jr. trying to track down a top 5. Has 11 positive positions on the night. Number 51 in 12th at the moment. Charles Van Squik, the number 23, driving our onboard McDonald's Ford F-150, battling back and forth with Keaton Swain right now for 12th as Keaton starts to make some ground there on the high line. Right below him is Juan Garza, your pole sitter, off 10 spots from the start of the race, but he's still right there, definitely in the mix. Keaton Swain moving up the racetrack just a little bit at a time. 3 wide, it looks like now, as they roll through the gears. Steve in the 68 has Van Squik right there with him. Looks like they're going to be side by side. Well, not really side by side. 2 different lanes here for the drivers. Now they're going to be side by side. Looks like that is how they're going to work. Richard Hurst, right where he started, the number 15 truck, back in 7th. So that's where they are working. Patrick Gaspar to the 86, he's back here in 10th. There's a lot of things that changed right there that all throughout that exchange. And now Gaspar back there. I want to go back. He's in 10th. He's still up 2 spots, started 12th. Zachary Johnson in 6th. We had a conversation with him prior to the start of the race. He restarted 2nd. He's still up 3 spots. He's in 6th with Elliott Swope, the 19, right there in front of him. And trying to control the lane. Bradley Rivers there to the outside, trying to work that outside lane the best of his ability. Now 3 wide again as they come around. Stan Carnathan there to the outside, really making it work. He's in 6th, but now he's going to kind of shuffle back. Maybe they slid up. They kind of woed up in front of him, and now he just kind of finds his way back into the mix. He's going to slide himself right back into position here. And so he's back to 11. Derek Schilling, the number 87, are still right behind Charles Jurek, your race leader. Bradley Rivers was out front, now has the 19 with him. He's in 2nd, up 19 spots. Still your biggest move of the race, the number 69. Big moves from the 69. 2 drivers being spoke about. There's 61. He's in 16th. And Brian Huntley Jr., the number 51, he's there. Let's see where Terry's at. Terry's in 21st. He's got the second pack kind of working together here. And he's on land. And I'm kind of looking at what they have going on here. So here is the single file racing line right here. All working together right behind the race leaders. And they're trying to prove a point. James, I don't mind. Come on in, brother. I appreciate you. You can hop on in here. Oh, another day in paradise. Good to see you. Let me turn you up just a little bit so that way I can. There we go. How about now?
Yeah. Unfortunately, not the day that I wanted to have. I was really looking forward to this race. I was hoping to have a good run, but this Talladega happens, and unfortunately did not want to have me in victory lane tonight.
I kind of wondered what happened with you there for a moment at the beginning of the race. It just looked like you started the race with nose damage.
Yeah, so I started the race with a little bit of nose damage. Unfortunately, the car in front of me didn't get to launch that I thought he was going to, so I ended up running into the back of him where he rolled up, or whatever happens, typical Talladega stuff, no one's fault really. But it didn't really hinder the car that much. It felt actually really, really calm, and it was only coming off of that turn 1 and 2 when I was in the lead. Ended up getting just a little bit of loose, either the air or maybe a little bit of net contact, something like that, and unfortunately sent me up into the 68 car, and I feel bad that I took him out, but I got to thank all my sponsors and Lumar Racing, Think It Forward, obviously, now it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Definitely have to thank them for everything that they do for this series. And, unfortunately not the way that I wanted to go out, but it happens.
Well, like you said, it's super speedway racing. It does happen. It happens to the best of us, and I've definitely seen that as well. But right now we've got 40 laps. They've got 20 laps green now from the start of the race. I'm TKS. I'm working on getting Terry to the booth. I really want. Eventually, we're going to get Terry to the booth, regardless of whether or not he even finishes inside the top 3. We interview the top 3 each night, but pulling up the season here, James, you're currently sitting. Where in the world are the season standings? Kind of 19th in points, but there's still a lot that can happen here, and your truck being kind of out for the day. Going from here to next week, we're going from Talladega to Watkins Glen. Do you have a preference at Watkins Glen? Do you think you got a good setup? Where's it going for you there?
I've always been a big fan of Watkins Glen just because it is, it's kind of like a second home to me. Families from upstate New York and Glens Falls area. So I'm hoping to really have a good truck and get into Watkins Glen with my head held high and hopefully pull out a win for the hometown crowd. But if not, there's one other race I'm looking forward to in Las Vegas. That's the true hometown race. I was down in Las Vegas for the NASCAR Cup Series race this past week, and it was a whole lot of fun, and I've been racing down there for a couple of years now.
I tell you what, I like Vegas as well, so I look forward to seeing both of those races. Congratulations on at least staying out alive. That's you made it out. You didn't have a butt kicker turning you out there, did you?
No, unfortunately, but it's Talladega racing, and it's been it's a heck of a series, and it's just unfortunately it's just the worst part of Talladega. The slightest mistake can either send you home or send other people home, and I feel bad for the 88. Unfortunately, took out both of them and Randy Henshaw in the 12 car. I took out some of their days too because of a little mistake, but unfortunately, it happens to Talladega. Think It Forward. My sponsors, Lumar, Jitty Racing, Joseph Clark Designs. It's one of those guys that help put on this race team every week.
Absolutely, man. Well, I'll give you an award today because I don't know if it's going to happen, so I'll give you the honorary helicopter award. We'll throw it up there for Mr. James. There you go, buddy. It is on the screen, flying through. There it is. All right, my man. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you next week and what you're going to be able to bring there.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. That's James, our good friend, the double T, Jette, driver of the number 43. He was just having. He had a heck of a start to the race, and then he ended up getting into just a little bit of a mess there. Radford, I know that you guys are out there talking about him. He's back. He's up to 19th now. This big group has finally caught a few drivers, and they've caught back up to the lead pack here. They all worked together to put themselves in position to catch up to this lead pack, and now here they are. They're doing that. A few drivers entering pit road already, as we'll take and switch it over to the ticker here, as you're going to see pit road start to get busy here. Radford in 16th now. Patrick Gaspar is going to be your race leader as you're seeing some lap traffic. There's Randy Henshaw, the number 21. He's going to be up there going another lap down. Henshaw completing lap 42 or 44, so it'll be 2 laps down at the moment, so that's kind of where it is. You can get behind that one. There it is. Terry for Press 2024. You can get behind that one. Hey, you know, it might be better than some of our options, right? There it is. Laps, 26 laps to go here at Talladega as they start to work the Talladega 186 to the bottom portion of things. I know the drivers are starting to think about coming to pit road here because some are completing about 20, 23, 24 laps on their pit cycle. You want to get to, if you can make it 25 laps, you want to make sure that you can try to get a 25 to go here. Looks like some traffic. Try to get a lap back. One of those is going to be the 23 truck up there. And trying to click on some stuff here. Van Squick, he's trying to get a lap back. He's trying to lead here. He's got 3 of these trucks trying to work together. Pit road cycle is about to be absolutely interesting. There's the 23. Steve Prosser, the 68, who was involved early on, able to get himself up high, try to make it work, try to make it stick. When do they come to pit road? I think we're going to start seeing some of these drivers kind of break off, and somebody's going to come to pit road. Looks like the 51's coming to pit road, 23 is coming to pit road, 86 of Gaspar is going to be out there. He's going to continue to move around. 15 of Hurst doing that as well. Looks like the 68 tried to get himself into pit road, and a caution will come out. Some of the drivers are going to be there. Steve had an issue. I think he was trying to come to pit road here. And let's take a look and see what happened here. 68 trying to, he was right there inside with Charles Jurek. So when he did that, slowed in, woke everybody up. So is anybody going to be able to do that? Steve was trying to come to pit road. He was trying to find his way to pit road, and that turned out to kind of Blinky for PA. We want Blinky back. There it is. That's awesome. Absolutely hilarious. Somebody get me Terry. Let me message him. Well, he's still on pit road. Hopefully he doesn't run out of fuel, because that might be a concern for these drivers. I sent him a message, folks. Let's see if he'll jump up in the waiting room. I sent him a message on Discord. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I do believe green flag pit cycles are going to be a part of this. One more time. Well, maybe not. 24th. I think everybody should be able to make it on fuel. If everybody comes to pit road this time, we're going to see that happen. Definitely some drivers probably looking for a free pass here. We're going to take a look at the long standing. Here it is. Peaches are fire. Terry Radford coming into pit road. It does look like Keaton Swain will lead now. He's going to move to the front. He came to pit road on 46. So with this caution, he should be fine on fuel. The way that I'm calculating things, he should be just fine. And we shall see what's going to happen. Terry, if you are out there listening, or if anybody can get in contact or in his head at the moment, tell him that I need him to join the waiting room. I can't see the team channels to be able to move them up or down. So something I didn't even think about. Most of the time, they just kind of jump up into the waiting room. I kind of do that, and it's all good stuff. Little right side for the 95. Charles Jurek's going to be in second. He came to pit road on 46. Some of the drivers, like Bradley Rivers, came in on 44. That would put him. Let's take a look at the grid. So third caution, which is amazing for Talladega on a 70-lap race. These drivers have been very, very patient here. I don't want to look at the pit cycle here, pit strategy for the drivers. 26 laps, what they run. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Is that you, Brad? That's kind of what I was going to ask Top Esports too. Is that you, Brad? Wanted to know. Thank you much. I appreciate you. I think he should have access to this channel. Never had an issue with that. I appreciate everybody out there, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You're all amazing. Make sure you give us a like. Go and once you're done here, or if you get an opportunity, go and like the stream on Facebook. Share it out there to all of your favorite folks. I would appreciate that. I know the driver. Well, it's always good, man. It's always good. We had fun the other day. We were leading. You and I were leading there for a little bit when we were at the Mid-Atlantic race. It was awesome. Brad's a heck of a guy. You can push him around the track pretty much anytime, anywhere. So always good. Oh, Brad's a heck of a driver, folks. Thanking everybody out there watching, and make sure you hit the thumbs up there on YouTube as well. I know that I live stream on all three platforms, but it helps grow the entire platform. There's our Facebook right there for you. Facebook.com/Signature Esports. Like and follow for me. Much love to you. I like my little graphics. Made them. There's my Twitch, twitch.tv/Signature Esports. If you haven't followed us over there, make sure you do so. Also, give us a follow. Give the IVRL Facebook group a follow. They have the International Virtual Racing League Facebook group out there. Join them if you want to know more about the drivers out there. Also, pinketforward.org has a Facebook page. Make sure that you go and follow them and like them as well. Go to their website, pinketforward.org, and donate. You're welcome, brother. Appreciate you. And then make sure that you also hit that donate tab for that PayPal link in the chats. If you haven't seen it, we'll put it back up in there. I know Twitch kind of sends it out there. On Facebook, it'll be stuck in the comments. I need to pin that in the comments. That way you folks can see that forever going forward. We will do that. We're going to pin this comment right there. There you go. Go and donate to that link. Cody McKinney put it out there. It is the IVRL Esports PayPal. They are donating directly to it. So, Top Esports, shout out at the 414 Lit Show. Make sure that you go and you follow that person as well. I want to make sure that you do it. We're going to throw it in here. We're going to put it out here. Boom, boom. Go follow. Go follow. There, click on it. Follow. I just did. And Wage, I just followed you. TKS, I'm getting ready to follow you right about there. You go. Desert Commando, I'm going to give you a follow as well. Appreciate you. Panda Chick, giving you a follow. Thank you very much. Jeffrey B951, I just followed you as well. So all the folks that just followed me today, I just followed you. 440 followers on Twitch. Thank you very much to everybody out there. And make sure that you give us a follow on our Facebook page as well. 9576. Pace car dives off. We're going to go back to it. And look at that. Look at those trucks. The amazing pink trucks here. 22 laps to go. It's going to be 21 to go this time by. There is the Barney. I call him Fred. Fred the Flagman, just because it rolls better. But Barney, according to iRacing, green flag. Sounds of iRacing coming up right here. The lonely driver to the outside has the 95 of Keaton Swain here as we're back to green flag racing. This is the Gyro Cam, one of my favorite cameras, and I set it up more specifically so that way it would not necessarily point directly the way that they normally have it, more so that it points kind of out towards the wall so you can really see more of the windshield. I really like this camera, and it shows just how much aero dependency these trucks have to have, and how much he's got to get right to the back bumper of the 95. Watch this shove coming up right here as he's going to be right to the back quarter panel, tries to square himself up, gives him a shove down the backstretch, pulls him loose there a little bit, He is all over. This is Bradley Rivers getting a big old shout out from MK Gaming 85 out there. Much love to you. Appreciate you very much. As we're rolling. Here's the cockpit view from the 86, or from the 76 of Charles Jurek, 86 to his outside, Patrick Gaspar. This is Charles Jurek. He's in third, technically. Pulling Keaton Swain with him. The 86 right there. He's going to have Jurek to his back bumper. Trying to control both lanes. That can end up badly if you're trying to control both lanes, not with 19 laps to go. Because right now he's going to have a heck of a run to the inside. Jurek has the 87 of Derek Schilling with him. And will try to clear on the inside. 86 pulling the 95 there. 86 trying to control the lane here. And doing a decent job, but if that 76 gets a run on the inside, if he tries to control, or the 95 to the outside, and you try to go up high, that might end up causing some bad situations. However, they're still rolling. George Jewell, one of the biggest movers of the race, in 07, has some company, has the pole sitter of Juan Garza right behind him. Garza from Spain? Looks like he might be from Spain. I'm looking at the flag. It's hard to see the flags here for them, but Garza, the number 32, driving the Toyota. He's from Spain. He's got a heck of an internet connection. Haven't seen him drop out at all. Fuck it. Do it. Whoa, Terry right there in front of him, the number 3, has the Peaches. Whoa, look at that run. The 19 right there to the high side. Elliott Swope putting it 3 wide to the 17 and the 3. They are rolling. 32 of Juan Garza with him as well. The 3 trying to clear the 07. Not going to be able to do it. Yeah, he's going to be able to do it. There is Terry Radford there to the bottom trying to slide in front of the 07. Does so. And right now 3 wide onto the front stretch across the stripe. As right now everybody trying to find themselves in position. That high line is working for some of the drivers. And it does look like AJ Ramirez, the number 16. We haven't talked a lot about AJ. I'm going to talk about him now. There he is, AJ Ramirez, number 16 truck. Holding up that outside line right back where he started in 18th. Has the 18 behind him. Trying to carry the outside with the 19 and the 48. And as it looks, let's take a look. Here's what 3 wide at Talladega looks like. Look at him roll. How long do you think they can keep it up? Here's a big look at it. 3 wide from second on back. Ooh, nearly. Charles Jurek out front. Nick Goebel picks up the second spot. Has Hurst to the outside. 3 and 4 wide. Oh, looks like they're going. Oh, they're going. Oh, very close. Able to hold on to it. They're saving it. No caution. Oh, now there's going to be a caution. Oh, man. Oh. Boy. There was the 81. And Jaden Gimbel caught up in that. Holy goodness gracious. Let's go back. Lit view. Bam! So we have to go back further than that. So let's go back. We're going to see what happened here. They were 4 wide there for a second. Does look, yeah, there it is. All right, folks. Here's where it is. We're at a turn 3 across the stripe here. Let's put this on our turn 3 camera here. They're rolling. We're going to go quarter speed. Thank you for following. I smell a taco. I like it. Let's go, Ramirez. All right, here's what happened. So the 23 gets a little bit free right there. 19 is going to be right there with the 51. There's the 69. There's Jaden Gimbel right here in the 81 down low. Top Esports 81 holding on to the bottom line. 4's there as well. So here they are. 19 to the outside of the 69. They are 4 wide at this point across the stripe. The 48 is going to be pulling with them. And it looked like some drivers were trying to fall back. So let's keep going here. Right here, the 69 into the 95. 95 into the 40. And that's Tommy Schaefer right there. 95 kind of net code through the 48. So that happened. So the 95 able to, and drivers kind of woed up there. That they slowed up, and that's kind of what happened there. And they did a decent job. So the 19 stuck in the wall right there. That's Elliott Swope. We're gonna, as the 48 right behind him, he is stuck in the wall. And the next thing you know, the 81 clips up and goes over. And next thing you know, there they are. Let's go back. I kind of want to stop this, but here, let's go back. We're gonna go do this. Kind of want to follow with the driver that really made it. You know what? We can follow along with Terry. Let's do that. We'll follow along with Terry. Go in his cockpit view. This is what it looks like. Here's that 4 rod coming across the stripe here. This is prior to the caution, out of the throttle down low. You see that full wide right there, able to make it through. 95's right there. 19's kind of stuck in the wall. And then this happens right in front of him. Goes low. And there's the caution. Everybody but Nick Goebel, Ryan Cliver, Richard Hurst, Derek Schilling, Patrick Gaspar, Tommy Shaffer. A lot of folks stayed out there. George Jewell in on pit road coming out. He's going to come out 14th. Joey McKinney in 15th off 10. Gaten Swain there, the 95. He is getting some stuff fixed here. Zach Johnson doing the same thing. A lot of drivers are going to sit there and get some of the stuff fixed. Hard contact. Made it that way. Let's go Peaches on board from the Peaches on board. There you go. Hashtag Peaches, hashtag Top Esports. Make sure you do it out there. We love it. We appreciate it. Shout out from the Real Drew, says, let's go Ramirez. I want to see if Ramirez got through that because he was right there. He did in 9th. AJ Ramirez right here. The number 16 truck. He is sitting in 9th at the moment. Big shout out. AJ Ramirez up 9 spots, started 18th. And this truck has that Napa know-how, right? The Napa know-how going on right there. Both of these drivers. Nick Goebel's going to be a race leader. Lights are on the pace car. Ryan Cliver. It's going to be Chevy, Ford, Chevy, and a Chevy for the top 5 for the drivers. Pulling for your boy Cliver. The number 2 truck says NASCAR Freak 83. Good to see you out there. Appreciate you very much. He's there, 2nd spot right now. 14 laps to go. 4th caution. We all know Larry Mack's predictions, right? There's going to be a lot of cautions. And best league owner out there. Hey, I like it. Appreciate you. Trey and a whole bunch of 3s. Trey 3. 6 3s there. Follow him. Everybody follow each other out there. That's how you do it. My last name is Followell, right? And try to be the leader in broadcasting, but I do that very well. Make sure you follow each other out there. Make sure that you watch each other's channels. Host me. I like hosting folks out there as well, so make sure that you do so. Big old shout out. We're going to make sure that we do that. We're going to give you that. Peaches are on fire. There you go. Reward that queue. Very cool. I appreciate you very much. I smell a taco. We're going to follow you as well. There you go. You are followed. I should match all of my followers. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, folks. 4th caution of the race. No doubt we might have one more. Might have one. Maybe just one more, right? Maybe. Who knows? And, yeah. Zach. Zach, did anybody go through you on netcode? Nobody went through you, Zach. If you're, I'll reply to that. Nobody went through you. It just looked like it should be a good. I think it's going to be a great finish. It's a Talladega. They've been really good. I mean, they've had long green flag runs. It's been quite interesting. On this last one, Zach, if you're talking about the last one, yes, I think there was a driver that went through here. Number 2 for the win says MK Gaming. Pull them straps tight says Top Esports. I tell you what, I'm excited. I tell you what, we're gonna do this. We're gonna ride along with Ryan Kleiber. We're gonna do the Gyro Cam with Mr. Kleiber here on the restart here. There he is. We'll ride along as they roll through the gears. They're waiting for the green flag here. 24-2 side by side. 24 jumps. Just a little bit there. But I don't see for how long. All right, we're going to see what happens here. There's the 24. He's way out front. 2 of Ryan Kleiber's going to slide right down low with the 24 there. Cockpit view. Pop the logos off right there. Look at the rear view mirror, how full that rear view mirror is right there. As he gets to the back of Nick Goebel, gives him a big bump and says, let's go, boys, let's go. Kleiber all over the back bumper. Shove, shove, shove. It's time to finish this race. 13 laps, 12 laps to go as we come around 3 and 4 here. Talladega Superspeedway is not disappointed today. It has been absolutely a great racetrack. These drivers have done phenomenal. I look forward to seeing it. Tomorrow night, we're going to do some more Superspeedway racing with the Next Gen Series, the NASCAR Racing Association, so make sure you tune in for that as well. Be live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. 3 wide. Almost 3 wide. Nick Goebel, man, that's what it looks like. This is what it looks like whenever you're trying to hold on to that line. There's the number 2 truck. Freight lining its way. 3 wide. The 9 to the outside. Harvey Abrams trying to have a little bit of help. Not able to get that stick. They are going to be 3 wide. We might see 3 wide racing for the rest of the race. Nick Goebel there. The 24 has the 2 with him. You paint cars at iRacing more than you race MK. Hey, I understand. You've got to get back racing on here. Been off for the service since you do it. NASCAR Freak, I enjoy it. Get out there. They are always looking for drivers. There are lots of leagues out there. The ones I broadcast are going to be the ones I recommend, of course, but there are always a ton out there. And this being one of those, I like truck leagues because truck leagues are stable, and mostly everybody likes to run it. You know what I mean? They really like driving these trucks. 88 of McLennan gets himself back out there. He finally is back on the track. He's in 25th, but he's out there competing. He's like, you know what? I've got to get another spot. I've got to make sure I get some points here. Charles Jurek is the driver in front of him. He may get out there and shove somebody to the win here because he is holding on tightly. Lap traffic intermingled with regular traffic. 88, McLeod spoke too soon. McLennan going down. 10 laps to go. Man, oh man, that did happen. There's still green flag. Here's what happened. Caution will come out. Here's what happened to Steve McLennan. 51 right there. 88's there as well. Looks like the 23 Van Scoik. There's Randy Henshaw. Let's see what happened to Randy here. Does look like he was just trying. Oh, the 95. Everybody was trying to avoid each other. Oh, hard hit for Randy. Oh, man, hopefully I didn't speak too soon. Van Scoik was involved in this as well. Van Scoik up against the wall into the 51. Skadooshed and all the way back around. Man, oh, man. Let's take a look. Let's see if that was a... Let's see the whole caution right here. The full caution here. Hey, back up. Back up, folks. All right. Here's a look at it. We're gonna go far chase view point by. Actually, we're gonna be right here. Here's where everybody kind of holds on. For dear goodness, far chase view. Here's a look at these drivers right here. There's a little in and out into the 51, into the 95 into Mr. Henshaw, and then the 23 comes down. And just a love tap on the wall right there. Xfinity is a driver's. Yeah, I agree. Xfinity cars are definitely a driver's car. I completely, especially on iRacing, I completely agree. Goebel's going to be a race leader. Kleiber, Hurst, Schilling, Gaspar, Garza, McKinney, Jurek, Schaefer, Radford is going to be there. I absolutely 110% agree on that. I do think the Xfinity cars are probably one of the best series to drive as drivers. But as far as what I've seen with having my own leagues, with being a part of broadcasting leagues, people just I think they like the trucks more. It may be a little easier to drive, but I think the racing becomes a little bit more competitive, and the racing gets a little bit more tighter as things go through. So, main Series B opens. I like both. I think the Cup cars kind of gotten stale a little bit since they released the next gen cars. I just wish they would 110% get it all right. Does look like Zach Johnson's going to be your lucky dog this time by, so he's going to come around and get a lap back. He should be pretty close to back on the lead lap. I believe he is, or he's going to be a lap down. I think Mr. Johnson will be a lap down. He is. He will, and Randy Henshaw will be competing for the, oh man, Randy's number 21. It's gotten, man, he's getting some of that damage fixed as best he can. 68 of Prosser in on pit road. Harvey Abrams in on pit road as well. Harvey was up there inside the top 5. Brian Huntley Jr. still trying to do it. Huntley was on the move, and I think Steve came down just a little bit on the outside lane, and it was just enough that the 51 was right there, and it clipped his back quarter panel, and boom, went around. So, man. Yes, I will get with Terry. Absolutely. Only because he's going to have to. I was trying to find him. If I could see the team channels, I could probably and have the ability to pull, I probably would be able to do that, but I can't see those, so may have to talk to the guys over at IVRL to be able to see that. I don't mind. Goebel, Cliver, Hurst, Schilling, Garza, and Gaspar, those drivers are going to be right there. Derek Schilling, don't count out Derek Schilling, up 13 spots. Tommy Schaefer up 13 spots as well. The number 40 truck. Everybody's got a little bit of damage. What's Terry doing? He's got a little bit of nose damage. AJ, pretty clean truck so far. Pretty decently clean truck. Stan Carnathan out there, number 25. He was utilizing that outside line very early on, and had a heck of a drive going on. Still pretty clean. There's a 61 right behind. There's a 69 to the bottom side as well. Zach, I understand. I do understand. But you got, if you stay out of it, you could still be the lucky dog here. So we believe you're the first truck one lap down at the moment. So that right there could be a good thing. You did have some net code though. Somebody went right through you. 24, 2, 15, 87, 86, 32. Pole sitter trying to work his way back to the front. He's in 6th. Joey McKinney, the number 18, has Charles Jerk to his outside of the restart here. Schaefer and Radford, 9th and 10th. And it is about to go off. Good little race we've had so far. Let's take a look at what Facebook's doing for us. I appreciate everybody out there. More likes. 15 made a move. Rich, yep, I think so. I think Rich, I hope you're having a good day out there. Rich Michael doing some good justice out there. There you are. 15 to the inside of the 87. We try to talk about all the drivers, folks, as much as if I miss a driver, if we feel like I'm not, just say, hey, where's this driver? And I will try my best to get there. I've been doing this for a year and a half. I've been calling real races, for longer than that here at speedways and stuff like that, local tracks. But this is iRacing is a different animal. There's a lot of drivers here. 24, 2, 15, 87. And we're waiting for it here. Green flag about to happen. Green flag's going to wave. 6 laps to go. 24, 2, 15 is going to be right there to the back bumper to the 24. Terry Radford there to the back. He has nobody to the outside. pretty much could pick a lane at the moment. 24 side draft. 87 is going to be there, a little down to the apron. That's going to pull some of the drivers. As now you're seeing the 2 drop in front of the 24 of Nick Goebel. Derek Schilling there to the outside. Still has a run. Has the 24 with him. 24 to the inside. 87 has, I think the 32. There's Mr. Garza. They're back to 3 wide. 6 laps to go. They're going to make it 5 coming across this next time by. There's the 86 of Gaspar. He's going to fall back into that second row. I think... give me 3 wide. Thank you. Heck yeah, Ryan says MK Gaming. I think 3 wide, a little bit too early for that. Get it to 2 to go. Get it to 2 to go. Ooh, somebody just disappeared. 40 in and out. Tommy Schaefer in and out just a little bit there. Still good jerk here. Here to the outside. The 40 in and out, in and out. I'm not seeing him. That's the first time I've seen the 40 blink. I don't know about you guys. What you're seeing there, but there they are. They're going to fall back into line. 40 is going to fall off pace. They're going to put him there to the back. As he is there. Quality for the number 40 dropping off, which is a shame. He has been on a tear all day. There is Charles Jurek there. The number 76 is the 61 in front of him. Juan Garza, the number 3. Or the number 32, giving a big shove to the 87 on the outside lane. The outside lane can be faster. 15 right there, side draft, pulls the 32. 18 is going to be there. There's Joey McKinney there as well. Super Speedway Racing, hot and heavy, inside line, a little bit faster, but we're starting to see just where people want to be. 4 laps to go. Jurek to the outside of the 32. 87 sliding up, trying to pull the 76 with him. The Fallout 76. Shove to the outside lane. 69 has a run on the 32. The outside, 3 wide, trying to carry forward. Not doing it justice just yet because they are not done. Radford in 5th. McKinney right there in front of him. 3 wide once again. Turn number 3 into 4. 4 laps to go. What a move. Big old Peaches giving him. There's another caution. Hold off Zurich and Terry. I don't know. They're holding. These drivers are holding on to 3 wide pretty profusely. 23 down low. Everybody trying to squeeze. 23 is going to carry up into the racetrack. Everybody making it work. 18 up high. Joey McKinney trying to take Derek Schilling with him. There's the 40 back in the mix. Gets his quality back under control. 32 of Garza trying to make himself known. Hey, I was on the pole. I'm going to move myself to the front. 3 laps to go. 2:24 to the inside. 32, 69 there in the middle. 86, 76 up high. Man, they're rolling. Patrick Gaspar carrying the outside lane into each other. They're wrecking onto the backstretch. And I thought they were going to make it 2 to go. Richard Hurst, Tommy Schaefer, everybody. Helicopter award for the field. Man, oh man. It happened to the best of them. Richard Hurst involved. 86 was up high. Let's far chase that. That's going to be where Patrick Gaspar was right here. And the 69. They were pushing the pusher here. You talk about pushing the pusher. You don't want to push the pusher. Not yet. 40 gets the 69 a little bit free. Oh, the 76 gives a bump to the 86. Just a little bit there to the outside. Hits him off square. He wiggles. Everybody goes around. 25. There's kind of just everybody. And thank goodness everybody is okay. That was insane. Here's 24, 87. There's Derek Schilling. He gets around. 25 just barely taps the wall. A little less damage than you think. Juan Garza back out front, though. He was there on the high line. They're going to catch back up to the pace car here. Terry made it again. Radford in 3rd, or in 5th. That's where he was. I kind of want to see where he was at. So let's do this. Here is, let's back it up here. Let's see what happened here. He was 5th. He was on the inside line with the 15 there. And he's just finding himself in good spots for me to be able to follow. Here's what happened here. I did that. Oh, watch this. Watch. Oh, he got a little bit free. He's got a little right side, able to hold on to it. Look at that save. He drifted his way forward. It's a nice save. 61's going to have some damage there. 69, so it's going to be Juan Garza, Ryan Cliver. Bradley Rivers, the 69, is back in the mix. Guess who is your lucky dog? Guess who's back on the lead lap? Just got to let you. I knew there was a caution coming, but I thought we were going to get a caution with the 2 to go. We were close. First attempt at a green-white checkered here, though. Van Scoik is going to be back there in the mix. Zach Johnson. So Van Scoik is a lap down right now. Zach Johnson will be back on the lead lap, I do believe. There he is. I did go show your save. I did. Been trying to talk to you for an hour. I did show your save. It was insane. Hey, jump up in the waiting room. Nice save. It was a damn good save. Got a little bit of right rear damage out of that. He's in 4th. Oh, man. Hey, everybody wants me to interview you, so I need you to jump in the waiting room here in the thing. Peaches. Come on, Peaches. Oh, Terry's a good sport. I'm waiting for him. I need him to jump up into the waiting room. We're going to talk to him. Oh, I mean, hopefully we'll talk to him because he's inside the top 3. So we'll do that. Oh, man. Juan Garza is out front. He finds himself back out front after kind of just waiting his time here. And the number 2 truck's going to be there today. Ryan Cliver. Somebody said earlier, don't count out Ryan Cliver, right? Start calling him Stuart. Look what I can do. I don't want to. Right. Oh, man. Do you remember the days? Hey, there he is. Hold on. Everybody wanted me to interview you for, like, I've got cues of people saying, interview Terry. Terry, you've had a pretty successful race. You got a little bit of contact that last time, but I don't see any damage on your truck. Tell me how you're doing.
Man, I tell you what, I want to start by thanking Peaches Gentleman Club out in Atlanta. Big shots to them for coming on. We have BDE going on in this chat. The RHR guys, RHR for life. My top esports pros out there watching, love them all. Big money moves right here. I'm telling you, watch out. This is game over. Locked it down. You're about to take the steering wheel home, or you're taking the checkered flag. And I told you last week, I was taking my truck to the lead. I was taking it to the win. It's teammate time. Ryan Cliver's in front of me. I got Juan Garcia right here as well. I'm in it to win it into the race. Big shout out to the gentleman's club out there. Peaches, I'm doing it for you. I'm driving the legit cream out of said truck. It's about to go bananas.
Man, oh man, it's pretty insane. They're going insane in the chat. Thank you very much, everybody going insane. Blinky says hi, by the way.
Hi, Blinky McGee. I love you, Trey. My main man, Brad, who hooked up the Peaches sponsor. My wife, if you're still out there watching, I fucking love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You're the greatest in the world. I can't wait for you to come home. I miss you. The dogs miss you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm going to go win a race.
All right, Terry, good luck on the restart here. I appreciate you very much, and we'll see you at the end.
Love you, boo.
Oh, man. Good old Terry Radford out there. I appreciate everybody. He's got a big following out there in the chat. Thank you to everybody out there. Thank you to all the sponsors of all the drivers. Juan Garza out there is going to be the driver we're looking at here. The restart's going to be coming very, very shortly. Very, very shortly. If you wreck now, it's going to be sad. I see it. There is no iRating limit on this one, I don't think. He loves you, Harley, he says. Look at him. 232, 369, 51. Clever humor. 32. there. Green, Cliver, side by side. Whoa, a little bump there going on on those two drivers. Love him, not the car, says Ellie. 2 gets a shove from the 3. Terry's amazing. I've watched his streams. We've worked together on a couple of the streams here, and it's been insane. But Ryan Cliver there to the outside has a big shove from the 3, right behind him. 32.69 to the inside, 16 right there as well. Ramirez trying to hold on. Top 5 night. The 51 said he wanted a top 5 night, and right there he has an opportunity. Right now they really need the white flag because they don't want to have to rack them, stack them, reset them. You don't want to race between 2. You want to race between all 16 of these drivers still here. Joey McKinney inside the top 11 as well. They're coming around here, and now it's going to be oh no, caution's going to come out before the start-finish line. Man, Cliver up and over. Harvey Abrams went away. He's like, I'm avoiding this. Here's what happened here. He went down. He's like, nope, I'm good. Here's what happened. Stop. Back up. Here we go. We're going to do this. It looked like Cliver, and we're going to look at this again. Ryan Cliver right here, far chase view. He got sent. I mean, I say he got sent. He was flying. 3 to the back bumper. They're trying to side draft each other here. 69 to the 2. 2 trying to gain any kind of speed right here. 3 to the back bumper. 16 is going to be right there as well. This is what happened right here. 3 gives him a shove. Oh, into the 32. Oh, 32 up and over. And that is the domino. I need a bulldozer. Man, Juan Garza was doing a great job. They were holding on to it. They were trying to get to the white flag, and they were awfully aggressive. But, here's a look from, we're going to take this from the 51's point of view, or the 50, Brian Huntley Jr., the 51's point of view right here. We'll go inside. Actually, we'll go for AJ Ramirez. How about that? Cockpit view for AJ Ramirez. Here's what happened. They wiggle, and able to get around. Let's go back one more time. We'll go under Terry's point of view. Cliver there, up and over. Oh, man. Oh. Caution comes out. That points everybody in the right direction. One more attempt at a green-white checkered here for everybody. Bradley Rivers will be your race leader at the moment, so the 69 will be there to the inside of the 3. 16, 51, 68. Man. That was a gentleman's mood. That sucks. I tell you what, Garza had... he is on pit road. He had the cleanest truck so far and worked his... I knew he fell to the back. He probably did that on purpose. And then worked his way back around. Looks like our good friend Charles Van Squake's going to be your lucky dog. So Van Squake will be back on the lead lap as well. So he'll be able to be out there competing. McDonald's on board. Bradley Rivers, your race leader at the moment. AJ Ramirez in 3rd. Ryan Huntley Jr. has a little bit of damage. AJ kind of blinking a little bit for us there. Steve, he's back up in the mix. He had early contact early in the race, and now he is back up in 5th. So I think there's 3 attempts. 16 trucks look, he does. He does look clean. George Jewell up there as well. There's our Van Jewell 07. I like the truck. 15 of Richard Hurst. Look at Rich. Rich has got a pretty clean truck. You know who else has a pretty clean truck? And we didn't get to talk to him a lot today. He's got a decently clean truck. He's got a little bit of right side, a little bit of nose damage on the top hood of that Ford F-150. But there's our Crown Royal number 9, Susan G. Coleman. Hope is what it is. It was a pretty hard smack. I think it was a pretty hard smack. But we will see. He's going to be restarting 2nd. So, this race isn't over. Nick Goebel, the 24, he's still out there on the lead lap. Ryan Cliver still, it shows him still out there, but I don't think he's out there. So 11 trucks there. Keaton Swain, he is in the 95. He's in 12th. He's still on the lead lap. Van Scoik coming off of pit road. He's going to have an opportunity to restart there. All of these drivers still have an opportunity. Derek Schilling, Anthony Zirkle, Patrick Gaspar in 15th. Keaton is coming off pit road this time by as well. So Keaton trying to work his way back there as well. Anybody can win. Anybody can win. It was a pretty hard smack. It was a hard smack. And oh man. All righty. We were close. I was close to hitting the Top Esports logo. So we're just going to throw it up there now. King Mathers, a.k.a. Brad Rivers. Let's go, buddy. Says MK Gaming 85 out there. Good to see you. Good to see everybody out there on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Facebook, hopefully Facebook's kind of holding up. I know that since they had their issues earlier, it was pretty insane to see. So if it's not, then, I might have to download it and do what we can. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for everybody showing up here. Of course, you know that I do iRacing broadcasts just like Top Esports, but Top Esports is the white flag sponsor of the race, and I've kind of thrown them into sponsoring the podium as well, so that their logo kind of just stays up there for a long time, just because of what they do for the IVRL and the Pinkett Ford Truck Series. Absolutely insane to see these drivers get out here, push as hard as they can, and have a great end of the race. So go to twitch.tv/Top Esports, TOPPESPORTS. Again, twitch.tv/TOPPESPORTS. Spelled it out phonetically so that way closed captioning will get it. Make sure you do it. I am Stickle Follow. Thank you. Cross promotion. I love it. It's awesome. It's always a great time. So thank you to everybody out there who tuned in today. Make sure you give us a follow on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube here at Signature Esports. Follow Top Esports. Follow the IVRL, Pinkett Ford as well. And we're going to be going back to Green Flag Racing here. They're going to do it, and it's going to be an absolute insane ending. I can already see it. Trey, thank you for the follow out there as well. Appreciate you. 69-3, 16:51. Terry times it, but the 69 gets the better drive off. 51's going to be right there with the 3. He's trying to give him a shove. I think everybody's going to be down. And look at all the noses. The only person that isn't really down on power is going to be the 16. He's right there with the 69 of Rivers. Shove, shove, shove. There's a 07 up there as well. 16's got the power. Can he make the pass? 2 to go here as they're back to the second attempt of a green-white checkered. Hold on to what you've got. We're not done. The 16 trying to push the inside line. Terry Radford closing the distance. He's going to take over the lead. Brian Huntley Jr. in second. There to shove, shove, shove their way around. They need the white flag here as Terry Radford takes the number 3 truck to the inside line with the 51. Outside line running with George Jewell, the 07. We talked about him earlier. Van Jewell holding on to it. Has the 18 of Joey McKinney right behind him. Top 5 cut of night for that driver. 16 is going to be there. White flag's going to wave. Brought to you by Top Esports in the IVRL Pinkett Ford Truck Series. It's not over till it's over. Huge run to the inside for the 16 behind the 69. The 16 has the cleanest truck out there. Is trying to find himself a way around this lap traffic, or this not lap traffic, this traffic. I think that he could almost side draft his way to the front. 3 to the 51. Brian Huntley Jr. to the bottom as he pushes down onto the 3's bumper as the 51 tries to carry the outside. George Jewell up there with the 18. 3 going around. 51 is trying to push him through it. It is still anybody's race. We talked about it. The white flag's going to wave here. The 07, 68 of Prosser there. The 18, Joey McKinney trying to take it to the inside. So turn 3, they're going to be bumper to bumper, inside, outside. Last push, last ditch effort into each other. 18 wins it. Joey McKinney's going to win it here. Jewell in second, Prosser in third. And what a race that was. Joey McKinney's going to come around and win it here The white flag had already waved. And here's what happened here. We're going to pause it right here. Here's the far chase. We're going to take the far chase view here over what was going on in front of him. The 51 was trying his hardest here. Brian Huntley Jr. White flag is just waved right here. They're going to come across the start-finish line. We'll get ourselves into the corner here. The run right here from the 07 of George Jewell was insane. He had a good push from the back end. The 51 to the back bumper of the 3. Shove, shove, shove. 69 is going to be there. 51's trying to shove the 3 here. And the 69 gets to the back bumper of the 51 and is shoving him. And so that kind of squares him off just a little bit. 51 still trying to shove through the corner. Gets a little bit below. He hooks the tires. 51's going to be there around with the 69. Here's the battle from Joey McKinney. 16 was there, and he was AJ Ramirez was right there. He had to clean his truck in the field. Here's the battle from the 18 and the 07. Now the 68 of Prosser was right here. He tried to make it stick. Little bump from each other. They bump each other, and boom, that's how it finishes. What a run. 18 burning it down. And what a run it was. Take a look at your race results brought to you by Top Esports, twitch.tv/Top Esports. Go and tune into all their iRacing broadcasts and all the fun that they have. They talk about the racing and all the things that they have going on over there when it comes to just the broadcasts, gaming, all kinds of stuff, iRacing related. Great organization. IVRL Pinkett Ford Truck Series Talladega 186 finishes like this. Joey McKinney, the number 18, is going to get a race win here. George Jewell finishes second. And I talked about him earlier. I said, don't count him out because he had a clean truck earlier and he was able to make his way through. Steve got early contact, but I tell you what, he made it work. The number 68 holds his line and gets himself into third. Harvey Abrams finishes fourth, and Bradley Rivers finishes in fifth. Johnson, Ramirez, Gaspar, Van Scoik, Zirkel, Goebel. I combined Nick Goebel. Goebel, Huntley Jr., Derek Schilling, Terry Radford finishes in 14th. Swain, Hurst, Cliver, Garza all the way to 18th. And let's go down the rest of the field here. As you're going to take a look at the rest of it, Charles Jurek finishes 19th, Schaefer in 20th, Carnathan, Henshaw, Swope, Kimball, McLennan, Jetty there. We talked about the 43 having the day that he had earlier. Fortunate enough to talk to him. Luke Nupp there, Brandon Ward as well. Much love to the folks out there. Appreciate everybody out there. Thank everybody for what you're doing. Fairfield Motorsports. Everybody tag each other. Thanks for all the comments out there. Much love. Harvey, I like your fourth, brother. You were close, man. You were close. All right, let's talk to your race winner here, Joey McKinney, who tried to make it stick there. The seats kind of parted, and you were able to hold on to it. We knew the door banging was going to happen there at the end. It's just kind of typical in these trucks between you and George. Walk us through your race, and congratulations first and foremost on a race win here.
Thanks, sir. Yeah, we did pretty good. Pit strategy, that was my biggest thing tonight, was trying to make it in the pits at the right time, because that usually what burns me the most, is pitting at the wrong times. Then got caught up in a couple of the wrecks there at the end, and luckily we got in and got our damage fixed and got back out and was able to stay up there with the draft and everybody.
Well, it seemed like the draft package here for the trucks, if you were able to stay in a single file line, you kind of were able to pick up some speed. We watched you guys do that a little bit earlier. You kind of fell back and then worked your way back up to the front. And there for about 6 laps, you guys were 3 and 4 wide.
Yeah, they were going we were going pretty hard there with the 3 and 4 wide. It was getting a little nerve-wracking, but yeah, if you can get everybody to stay on one lines, backed up to everybody, and keep that line going, then yeah, you can get some speed going around here with this draft package.
I tell you what, it worked out in your favor. Joe, appreciate you very much for getting up here. And like I said, congratulations on the race win here. Give your shout outs out there. Cody says a big, good run for you out there. Everybody giving some congrats out there. So give your shout outs out there to all the folks out there watching for you.
Yeah, shout out Brighton's Kennels, local boarding kennel here in Chesterfield County. Kenny Racing, Randy and Cody putting everything on. Signatures Esports, y'all for doing the good, excellent broadcast. And all the fans, everybody out there that watches.
I appreciate you. Look forward to seeing you next week. Watkins Glen's going to be very, very entertaining, to say the least. It's one of my favorite tracks to broadcast, but I look forward to seeing you guys do your thing.
Yep. Thanks, sir.
You too. Joey McKinney, your race winner here at Talladega, and what a good little run. Let's talk to your third place finisher here. It's going to be the number 68. Steve, my man, look at you parting the seas. You had a little bit of early contact or early in the race. You're able to work your way around, get yourself into the mix. Of course, it's Talladega. Cautions kind of happen, but the seas parted and you finished third. And I think you had the run right there towards the end that you could have been there regardless.
Oh yeah, sorry about that, man. I didn't have the microphone. But yeah, man, the seas did part like Moses there for a second, man, and I just ran through it, man. That's amazing. I was grinding, dude.
And towards that latter stages, the last 10, 15 laps, seeing the 3 wide, seeing the 4 wide there, you guys seemed like you were able to hold it. Joey was talking about, he was like, it's a little nerve wracking, but you guys kind of really held it. And it goes to a true testament of what you guys are going through here, learning to drive around each other, especially super speedway racing all weekend long, or all last week into this week. Does it tie off to be able to practice all week and then get in here and run with the guys that you know?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't ran much with the guys in here, but you see the way that some of them, they wiggle and woggle around, and you just got to gauge who you're going to run with, man.
Got to get that big shove. Square Chevy, it does a great job, right?
Yeah, it does, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm super stoked to be third, man. I feel like I won the race, man.
To me, if I finish better than I started, I'm happy. So
you're right. I know, right?
All right, brother. Well, congratulations, P3 here. I do look forward to seeing you guys next week. I know that you have the Watkins Glen next week. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch you guys do that as well. But give your shout outs out there. I know you got people out there.
All right, brother. I appreciate it, man. I won that one. I feel it.
Oh yeah, for sure you did. All right, give you a shout out to the I have to ask, you drive Ariat on the front of your truck. Talk to me about that.
It's a boot. It's a boot. You got the Justins, and Ariat's one of the other major boots that I like to wear.
I was just wondering if it's just because I have Justins, so that's the only reason why I ask.
Yeah,
I
it's comparable to Justins, man. They're Ariats. Yeah, look up Ariat boots, man. They're most comfortable boots compared to Justin's.
See, I'm just trying to get you a sponsor. That's all I'm trying to do. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I love their boots. I wear Justin's, but I do love their boots. So, no big deal. All right, my man. Well, congratulations. Any person who gives shout outs to out there?
Man, I appreciate everybody, man. It was a good race, man. Just grind it out, and you know what I'm saying? You never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. All right, my man. Well, we'll see you next week at Watkins Glen. All right.
All right, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Steve finishes in at that number 68 machine, having a great day. What a great drive off for him here. And congratulations to all of the top 3 finishes. George, I don't know where George is. George was here just a moment ago, but I think I thought he was here just a moment ago. But George, if I can't get to you, I'll get to you next week. I promise you. Much love. Thank you to everybody out there. Good call. Thank you for the good calls. Fairfield Motorsports, Graham Construction says Top Esports. Ellie, I see what you're saying out there. Beef Jerky Unlimited. Much love. All the hearts, peaches I see all the comments. Thank you very much. Give us all a follow out there. Top Esports is the white flag sponsor. Top Esports, of course, twitch.tv/Top Esports. IVRL Pinkett Ford Truck Series, pinkettford.org. Reminder, go back into there, get those links, go and donate what you can to these fine folks. To the IVRL, they're going to make a big donation. They're trying to get to $1,000, I do believe, to be able to donate to the IVRL. So hit that PayPal link, send them some money, and they'll make the donation on behalf of the IVRL. Absolutely wonderful for each and every one of you. Thank you very much to everybody doing what you do out there. Without you, and thank you to all the folks that came over and rated with the Top Esports guys. I appreciate you very much. We try to be a community out here, regardless of affiliation, your name. You know, we're all here to game and have some fun and do what we can. So thank you to each and every one of you tuning in and doing it right for us here. Go to pinkettford.org, like I said. Give everybody a like and follow out there. All the followers that follow me, I'm going to follow you all if I haven't already. You know, I try to make my community just as big as the community that you want to be a part of. So thank you very much to everybody out there. Much love. Congratulations to Joey McKinney. The Chesterfield, Virginia native goes and has a fantastic drive and finishes here inside the best finish he was talking about it. He's excited to win. Super Speedway Racing, you never know who's going to win, but glad to see how it finished. It was a nail biter at the end. Thank you to everybody out there. Much love to you. We'll check you tomorrow night. eNASCAR Racing Association is going to be live. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be just insane. So I appreciate you. And like I always say, if I don't see you, well, then have a good afternoon, a good evening, and a good morning.